Long ago, beyond the golden deserts and the mountains of Bluestone, there was a magnificent kingdom called Agrabah. But these were not the Agrabah people know from all legends. For 7 days, something strange had been happening. Every morning, the sun rose over the city, but nobody cast a shadow. People walked through the streets, horses ran across the marketplace, birds flew above the rooftops, yet beneath them there was nothing, no shadows. The citizens were frightened. Look at the ground, where is my shadow? Maybe it's a curse. Someone has stolen the shadows. High above the city, inside the royal place, Princess Jasmine looked through a window. She noticed something even more frightening. Her own shadow had disappeared. Jasmine, this is not magic for ordinary thieves. Something much older is happening. Suddenly, the palace doors opened. Aladdin rushed inside. Aladdin, Jasmine, you won't believe what I found. He held up an old golden compass. Its needle was spinning wildly. Jasmine, where did you get that? Aladdin, an old merchant gave it to me. He said it belonged to someone who disappeared 100 years ago. Jasmine, does it point north? Aladdin shook its head. Aladdin, no, it's point toward the place where shadows are being taken. The compass suddenly stopped. It pointed directly toward the desert. Then a dark crack appeared across its golden surface. A whisper come a whisper come from inside. Mysterious voice. Find the city without shadows before the last sunset. Aladdin and Jasmine looked at each other. Aladdin, I think we have a new adventure. That evening, Aladdin, Jasmine, Abu, and the magic carpet secretly left Agrabah. They traveled toward the western desert. The magic carpet flew low above the sand. Aladdin, do you know where we're going? Jasmine looked at the compass. Jasmine, somewhere beyond the black mountains. Abu suddenly, Abu suddenly pointed ahead. A Hawkstone tower stood alone in the desert. Aladdin, this was not on any map. They landed near the tower. Inside, they discovered an ancient library. Dozens of books covered the walls. In the center was a giant stone table. Jasmine brushed away the dust. A map apart. It showed Agrabah surrounded by darkness. At the center of the darkness was a mysterious city. Above it were the words, "The city without shadows." Jasmine read another inscription. Jasmine, when the sun rises without shadows, the keeper of darkness awakens. Aladdin frowned. Aladdin, who is the keeper? A voice answered from behind them. Old man, his name is Zaret. They turned, and all my wearing a silver robe stood in the doorway. Aladdin, who are you? Old man, I am the last guardian of the Shadow Gate. He explained. The Zaret had once been a powerful magician. He want to remove every shadow from the world because he believes shadow represent fear, sadness, and regret. But removing shadows did not remove darkness. Instead, it removed part of the human soul. Jasmine. So if he had, so if he takes everyone shadows, Altman people will become empty. Aladdin look at the map. Aladdin, who do who do we stop him? The old guardian point toward a symbol. Altman, you need three things: the moon key, the mirror of the Trat, and the heart of the desert. Aladdin, and where are they? The old man smiled sadly. Old man, in three places no ordinary traveler can reach. The first destination was a Rhine temple hidden beneath the desert. According to the map, the Moon Cave was buried there. Aladdin and Jasmine entered the temple. The walls were covered with pictures of ancient warriors. Suddenly, the doors closed behind them. Jasmine, we're trapped. A deep voice echoed through the chamber. Temple guardian, to find the key, you must face what you fear. Three doors apart, the first showed Aladdin standing alone. The second showed Jasmine losing her kingdom. The third showed Agrabah destroyed. Aladdin stepped toward the first door. Inside, he saw himself as an old man. He had no friends, no Jasmine, no Abu, no magic, only lone lines. Aladdin, this is my great fear. The illusion spoke. Illusion, Aladdin, you you are only a street thief pretending to be hero. Aladdin closed his eyes. Aladdin, maybe I was this once, but I caused who I become. The illusion start. The illusion shattered. Jasmine faced her own door. She saw Agrabah burning. People blamed her. Her crown fell to the ground. Jasmine, a ruler cannot save everyone. She took a breath. Jasmine, but a ruler must never stop trying. Her illusion disappeared. The third door opened. Inside was a silver key floating above a pool of water. Aladdin reached for it. The moment he touched it, the temple shook. A dark figure appeared. Zaret. Zaret, you are too late. Aladdin, not today. Zaret raised his hand. A wave of darkness attacked them. Aladdin grabbed Jasmine. The magic carpet flew through the temple windows just before the entire structure collapsed. The monkey was safely in Aladdin's hands, but Zaret's voice followed them into the night. Zaret, two treasures remain and already know where you will go. The next morning, the travelers reached a forest that did not appear on my map. The trees were enormous, their leaves were silver, their air was completely silent. At the center stood a beautiful palace made entirely of glass. Jasmine, the mirror of truth must be inside. They entered. A massive mirror stood at the end of the hall, but instead of reflecting their face, it showed their memories. Aladdin saw his childhood. He saw himself stealing bread. He saw the day he met Jasmine. He saw every mistake he had ever made. Then the mirror spoke. Mirror, tell me who you truly are. Aladdin stared at this reflection. Aladdin, I am someone who made mistakes. The mirror remained silent. Aladdin, I am someone who is afraid. Still nothing, finally he said. Aladdin, but I'm also someone who calls to do the right thing even when I'm afraid. The mirror began to glow. Jasmine stepped forward. Mirror, and you? Jasmine, I am a princess. The mirror cracked. Jasmine correct herself. Jasmine, no, I'm more than a prince. I'm a person who wants to protect her people. The mirror became wall again. A small crystal appeared inside it. The mirror of truth had accepted them, but suddenly the glass palace exploded with black smoke. Zaret appeared. Zaret, you continue to believe darkness is your enemy. Aladdin, is not it. No, Jared, no, darkness is simply the part of yourself you refuse to understand. He disappeared. Jasmine looked worried. Jasmine, maybe he's not trying to destroy the world. Aladdin, what is he trying to do? The answer would soon become clear. The final treasure has hidden beneath the great desert. The group traveled For hours, the sun became hotter, the sky turned orange. Finally, they discovered a giant stone door. The monkey unlocked it. Inside was a dark underground chamber. At its center floated a glowing crystal, the heart of the desert. But before Aladdin could approach it, the floor disappeared. He fell into darkness. Jasmine, Aladdin, the magic carpet rushed after him. It caught Aladdin just before he hit the ground below the vast and enormous underground city. Dozens of empty houses stretched into the distance. At the center stood Zaret. Zaret, welcome, Aladdin land. Aladdin, why are you stealing the shadows? Zaret looked toward the underground city. Zaret, because I once believed people could live by the pain. He explained centuries ago his kingdom had been destroyed by war. His family had died. His people had suffered. Sarah became obsessed with eliminating fear and sadness. He created the Shadow's Gate, but his magic went too far. Instead of removing pain, it began stealing people's shadows. Saret, I discovered something terrible. Shadows are not evil. He looked at Aladdin. Jared, there are memories, there are lessons, there are proof that we survived. Aladdin lowered his weapon. Aladdin then why continue? Jared looked toward the surface. Jared, because I no longer know who to stop it. Suddenly, the underground city began collapsing. The shadow gate and become unstable. Dark clouds covered the sky above Agrabah. The shadow of thousands of people were being pulled toward the shadow gate. Aladdin, Jasmine, and Zaret stood before the ancient machine. Jasmine, how do you we shut it down? Zaret looked at the three treasures. Zaret, the monkey opens the gate. He point to the mirror of truth. Zaret, the mirror refused the truth. Then he point to heart of the desert. Zaret and the heart gives the magic life. Aladdin saw what is missing. Zaret looked at him. Jared, a choice. Aladdin understood someone had to willingly enter the shadow gate and confront their own darkness. Jasmine, no, there must be another way. Aladdin, Jasmine, you taught me that being brave doesn't mean having no fear. He stepped forward. Aladdin, it means moving forward beside it. Aladdin entered the gate. Inside, he saw every mistake he had ever made, every lie, every fear, every moment he had failed. A dark version of himself apart. Shadow Aladdin. You are not a hero. Aladdin not. Aladdin, maybe not. The shadow attacked. Aladdin did not fight back. Shadow Aladdin, why are not you fighting? Aladdin, because you are part of me. The shadow thought. Aladdin reached out his hand. Aladdin, I do not need to destroy you. The darkness slowly transformed into light. Outside, Jasmine placed the mirror of the truth before the shadow gate. Jared insert the monkey. The heart of the desert began glowing. The entire city shook. The Aladdin emerged. The shadow gate shattered. Dozens of shadows returned to their owner. For the first time in 7 days, the people of Agrabah saw their shadows again. The next morning, the sun rose over Agrabah. Golden light filled the streets. Children ran through the marketplace, logging as they watched their shadows move. The people celebrate. Jasmine stood at the palace balcony. Aladdin joined her. Jasmine, do you think it's finally over? Aladdin smiled. Aladdin, for today. Abu climbed onto Aladdin's shoulder. The magic carpet flowed nearby. Jared stood at the edge of the desert. He was no longer a fair magician. He was simply an old man who had finally accepted his past. Jasmine approached him. Jasmine, you could stay in Agrabah. Jared smiled. Jared, I think I've spent enough time running from my memories. He turned toward to sunrise. Jared, perhaps now I can use them to help others. We walked into desert. Aladdin watched him disappear. Aladdin, everyone deserves a second chance. Jasmine, Jasmine smiled. Jasmine, even you. Aladdin laughed. Aladdin, especially me. The magic carpet suddenly flew upward. Aladdin raised you to the palace. Jasmine jumped onto the carpet. Jasmine, you're going to lose. They flew over Agrabah as the city awakened below. The camera slowly moved toward the golden sunrise. Narrator people often fear the darkness inside themselves, but sometimes darkness is not something that must be destroyed. Sometimes it is something that must be understood, because without the darkness we would never truly understand the light. And from that day forward, Aladdin learned and finally lesson. The greatest magic in the world was never hidden inside a lamp, a palace, or treasure. It was hidden inside the human heart. The end.